Hey yo, the sun is shining, the birds are chirping. It's your boy FILI back again with another episode of Stylesbyfili. On this episode right here, we are going to talk about that Zara and Rhuigi collaboration. Now, I don't know if you guys knew, I definitely didn't know. It came out of nowhere for me. So your boy, he had to go to the mall. He had to go online and pull a little bit of a haul for himself because I didn't know how these pieces were going to look on me. So this video right here, we're going to do a review in regards to the sizing from the pieces that I picked, to talk about the colorways, and like always, put some dope outfits together at the very end. So with that being said, let's get into it. I found my way, mission accomplished. I got it, not far from afraid. Can nothing haunt me, confident now my life is great. Can nothing stop me, don't count me out, ain't got no ways. Ain't stuff for nothing, I found my route. Alright, so where do we start with this video? I don't know if a lot of you knew about this Rhuigi Zara collaboration happening. I know it was very last minute when I found out. I don't even know how I came across it. All I know is that I came across it and I was like, this is interesting. I didn't even look too deep into it, to be honest. But then later on, I started realizing that they were advertising a lot of these pieces, and I caught bait. It was really interesting to see that Rhuigi did a collaboration. Now, one thing I gotta say from the bat is that this wasn't a Rhude / Zara collaboration. This was actually Rhuigi, who is the CEO of Rhude and the designer for Rhude, as amongst other brands like Bali now. He just basically designed these pieces with Zara. So it's a Zara and Rhuigi collaboration. So Zara being the company and Rhuigi being the designer collaboration. Not two companies put together, which is really interesting. And now they came out with this, brand called RHU, RHU, which stands for Redesigning Human Uniform. Now, from my understanding of this, it looks like they're gonna make a lot of affordable pieces with Rhuigi behind it, designing, or maybe taking a creative director process behind it. I don't know, but from my understanding and seeing everything happen, they also came out with an Instagram account, which means that this is probably not going to be the last time they release pieces together. Now, I like the fact that they're using Zara's, Join Life collection, and through Join Life collection, it's, using more sustainable and recycled materials for their clothing, which helps with the environment. So I thought that was pretty cool. I like the fact that they're putting all this together and that Rhuigi's behind the designs, or maybe saying, hey, this is a yes, this is a no. But it's cool because they're making these pieces a lot more affordable. Now, it does take a lot of, elements of surprise when it comes to these pieces, because they do look a very lot alike, like Rhude pieces or something that Rhuigi would put together. So I like the fact that they're doing this so people can actually enjoy, if you do not like spending that kind of money on Rhude. One of the things I picked up right off the bat that I personally thought and was like, damn, I gotta get a piece of this, because I've been into a lot of cargo pants lately, but I never had a black pair, especially one that I like with designs, or the design structure of it. Now, this cargo pants right here in black is really dope. I like it. It has a drawstring in the front. It's 100% cotton from what I remember. And it's cool that it has the two front pockets right here. It has the side pockets, as well as the side pockets like cargo pants by the knee. This is really dope. Now, my sizing on this, I went to a size large. Again, when it comes to Zara sizing, I believe they use European sizing, so it's a tad bit smaller. So anytime I had to purchase anything from Zara, I always went up a size. Unless I wanted to have a real clean look, I went to a medium, which gave me this, very nice, clean look, very well fitted, as opposed to having a looser fit. Now, with this being a Rhuigi collaboration, and it's very based on sports and street style, I wanted to make sure I had a more looser fit to it. So I went with a size large. I did try a size small. The size small looked really fitted on me. If I wanted to look really clean, I could definitely pull it off. The size medium looked a little bit looser, but I didn't like it because it looked like I didn't fit in it properly. And the size extra large looked really baggy on me. I didn't mind that either, but again, it's not the aesthetic I was going for. So the large was the perfect fit for me. Little details on this, like the RHU on the back corner pocket, really cool, stitched on, embroidered. I ain't mad at this piece, to be honest. It's really, really dope. Like the fact that at the bottom he did, you know, your typical Rhude closure at the bottom, you know, 3 button closure. You could just pop open to basically style it with your pants, you know, to let it flare out over your pants, over your shoes. I like it overall. I think it's really, really cool. It has that Rhude aesthetic with Zara pricing, which I find really, really dope. The next piece I picked up, and actually, to be honest, this wasn't even on my radar until my wife was just like, I like that blue. One thing I want to get off the bat right away is that I love the blue hues that Rhuigi picks when it comes to anything that has to do with Rhude or any collaboration with Rhude, because his blues that he picks, those royals or different tones in blues, I think no one can top it. I'm a huge fanatic of blue, just being navy, baby, or royal. It don't matter. Deep blue, deep royal, it doesn't matter. I just think he has the best hues when it comes to blue. Now this, I guess it's a knit polo, 100% cotton, really, really dope. One thing I do like about this knit polo is the fact that it has all sorts of details on it. Like, it has an embroidered RHU on your left side. It has a print redesigning human uniform on the right side, and the design on the knit, it says RHU, which is really, really dope. I like it. It's very comfortable. It's not heavy. It feels heavy when you're holding it a little bit, but when you put it on, it doesn't feel heavy at all, and it does breathe. I went to a size extra large on this because the size large did fit, like, I guess a normal medium for me. If I went for a size medium, it would have fit a lot slimmer. Still pull it off, want that clean look, but I wanted an oversized look, a more boxy fit. And you know what? I went up a size extra large, and it doesn't look bad at all. Sometimes when I go extra large on Zara sizing for their garments, it's a hit or miss because their aesthetics are meant to fit a certain body type, I want to say. And, you know, if you go an extra large, it might be a little bit too long. It won't be boxy. So it just looks weird on me. That's my personal opinion. But this actually hit right on the spot. I really like it. One of the best pieces that I picked out of this. And not even that I picked out, actually. It was recommended to me by my wife. The next piece that I grabbed, and I'm actually really stoked, is that these baggy jeans. I will say these are very baggy. In today's fashion world, you know, we're wearing a lot of baggy denim, so it is a lot baggier than other denim that I've purchased or relaxed fit pants that I've got. The opening at the bottom does measure up to 9 inches, which is pretty baggy, but I don't mind it. And I will say this, the wash on these denim pants, I was shocked. So I've been on the hunt for some denim, light blue denim pants for the longest time. I just couldn't quite get the right fit, or I didn't like the design, or I thought just some of them were just way too overpriced and it just wasn't in my budget at the time. But this, for the price point that I purchased it at, I ain't mad at it at all. It checked off all the boxes that I was looking for. Very detailed, like the buttons have the RHU on it. It has this embroider on the right pocket, inside where I guess your pocket change would be. The rivets have your typical Zara. It's 100% cotton. I got my true to size 32. Now, I will say this, in the beginning of true size 31, I will say this, that in the beginning the 31 did fit a little bit too tight, but after wearing it for roughly around 8 hours or more, it started loosening up a bit, which I was surprised and I was shocked, and I didn't mind that at all. So I did purchase a 32 waist size, and that fit perfect on the waist, but believe it or not, the bagginess was way too much. I was swimming in them joints. So I actually did not stick with the 32. I stayed with my 31 after wearing it for some time and seeing the fact that it stretched really, really cool. Love the fit. Love the fact that they're 100% cotton, and the wash on these pants are actually 100% dope. Now, one of the pieces I was looking at was this leather jacket right here in the turquoise. Man, where do I start? I was very shocked to see that this was 100% sheep skin. So one thing I will say about this jacket, that it is really, really soft. It has a polyester lining inside of it. Very soft polyester, I must add. It has a collar on top, which is really dope. This thing is really soft. The design and the details on this jacket, for the price point, you can't go wrong. 100% leather, and then it has chenille patching with embroidered redesigning human uniform on the right side. On the back, it has this fully embroidered and chenille patching where it says redesigning human uniform with the RHU right here. You know, the left sleeve has a chenille patch on the side. Very detailed varsity jacket, I must say. And it's, like I said, once again, super soft. I will say one thing about this jacket is that I already started noticing some parts of the jacket kind of breaking, and it kind of bothered me a little bit, but I'm not mad at it because, again, it's Zara once again. And I think it's just very small. I mean, what's the best way I can put this? If you catch yourself in a situation where you're around sharp objects, this jacket's not gonna last long. You gotta be really careful. So when you're wearing this, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of what you carry with you in your pockets, because the slightest sharp object that gets a hold of this jacket, you're gonna start seeing the jacket start ripping. And I'll show in close detail what I mean, because there were some spots around the jacket that I already saw that were like a big, you know, disappointment, but it's okay. Even in the back, I saw there was a hole in one part, but you know, I ain't mad at it at the end of the day. It is what it is. I think it's a dope piece. I can see myself rocking this for years to come, especially if I treat it with some leather treatment and let this age properly. I can't see why this wouldn't stay in my closet for a very long time. And my top pick out of this collection would definitely go to this black buffalo leather jacket. Now, one thing I will say right off the bat is that this jacket, very heavy, and I ain't mad at it. I love it. The simple fact that this jacket is heavy, and I know I could constantly wear it and break into it and let it age, it's gonna age really dope. It's gonna be Fuego in my opinion. I think everyone should have a varsity jacket in their closet as a piece, because you can basically style these jackets with anything. You can make these jackets look like it's an everyday look with whatever you got going on. This jacket right here, very detailed like the turquoise jacket. You know, it has the embroidered redesigning human uniform on the right, the chenille patch on the left, the chenille patch on the left sleeve. In the back, it's different though. It has the RHU with that lion. I don't even know what kind of lion it is, but it's a lion. And it's a chenille patch. Big chenille patch on the back. Really dope. Ton of buttons in the front. I will say this though, the lining on this jacket wasn't as comfortable as the turquoise one. But I'm mad at it, you know, through wear and tear. I definitely see that it's gonna soften up a bit. One thing I forgot to mention with the other jacket is that this jacket, they both have inner pockets on your left side, which is cool, and it has a button closure as well. I like the fact that this has the tone of buttons on this black jacket, which is really cool. The turquoise one had obviously the cream buttons, which is dope. I got a size large and a medium for this jacket because I wanted to show you guys the sizing. I didn't know what size to go for with this jacket, just because again, it's Zara, and I didn't know if it was going to be European sizing or if Rhuigi was going to do something where he partook in how the sizing should go. So I got a size large because I typically like using my jackets to layer up, you know, like putting hoodies underneath or crew necks. To my surprise, I layered up with my Yeezy Gap hoodie, which is one of my thickest and baggiest hoodies, and my Yeezy Gap hoodie fit perfectly fine underneath. I still had a lot of room to, you know, move around and didn't feel so, you know, tight around my arms or around my armpit. Everything felt perfectly fine. I flowed perfectly fine. You know, for these prices that you're getting really good pieces. Now, there were a couple other pieces that I wanted to get, but I didn't get them. Again, it was a shock drop to me. This wasn't on my radar at all. There was that denim jacket that had the huge RHU on the back, which was pretty dope. You know, it was embroidered too.
Also the denim shorts. I thought those denim shorts were pretty cool, very detailed, a lot of embroidering going on. The hat was pretty cool. The hat was a little bit disappointing though, because the hat did say RHU in big lettering, like that royal blue lettering, but I think it could have done a little bit better. I think the hat would have been really cool with the RHU, like I guess that circle logo that they had on the back of the denim jacket. That would have been pretty cool. Another piece that I really liked was that white denim jacket. That was so dope with the eagle and the RHU going down the back and embroider, I believe. That looked really dope. I missed out on that. Also, that I guess burnt orange Anarch jacket, that was also really dope. I mean, so many pieces that you could have picked from this to style so many ways, but those are the pieces that caught my attention. I know there were other things like the crop jeans. I wasn't really feeling those too tough. I was looking at the sneakers. I still haven't come across them. I don't think they've been put out quite yet, but you know, when they do, I do want to check out what materials they use, because again, this is Zara, I guess, using their manufacturing with just Rhuigi designing everything and saying, hey, put this and this together. I think it would look dope. But overall, I would definitely say if you can get your hands on any of these pieces, to go for it. Affordable pricing, you know, especially when you wanna blend in with what's going in right now with fashion. I think this is the perfect pieces to go for, and I think they're changing up the game by doing this. Now, I know we've seen past collaborations with, you know, high-end designers doing collaborations with like Uniqlo or H&M, you know, brands of that sort. But I'm not surprised that they're doing this with just a designer and, you know, a company, which is Zara. Because like, once again, this is not a Rhude and Zara collaboration. I don't think Rhuigi has ever collaborated with anybody when it comes to his Rhude company besides Puma. I could be wrong. Overall, I give this collaboration a 10 out of 10. You can see me rocking this with a lot of the fits that I'm going to be rocking with in the future, and I can see myself holding on to these pieces for quite some time, because me personally, I like buying things that I'm going to wear for a lifetime, as opposed to buy into that fast fashion that a lot of these, you know, like H&M's, Uniqlo, even Zara itself go through, because I don't like recycling my pieces. I like making sure that my pieces age well and, you know, stick with my fashion. Now, I know fashion changes ever so often, but it always comes back as well. So what's the point of buying something, getting rid of it to just buy it again, right? With that being said, hope you guys like this review. So let's get into some of these fits. Blah.
Lord, save our souls. Lord, save our souls. Deliver us from evil. Deliver us from evil. Lord, save our souls. Lord, save our souls. Deliver us from evil. Deliver us from evil. Yeah. Lord, save our souls. It's funny what we do for a couple dollars and some gold. My chain has to commit a sin in order to get stoned. Hustling in -degrees to get a winter cold. Yeah, this is how stories unfold. Yeah, this is how we became bold. Yeah, this is how hearts became cold in the middle of the winter in the sweater and the snow. But do they see that? Believe that? Go see the connectory, afford a feast to relapse. Cinematic views, but no Oscars, cause we be that. Oscar de la Renta for my mama as she sits back. Yeah, we on the paper chase. I am dope in the flesh, moving on from state to state. So these verses are like indictments in the federal case. Every bar considered a kilo, cause it carries weight. But wait, Lord, save our souls. Lord, save our souls. Deliver us from evil. Deliver us from evil. Yeah, deliver us from evil. The envy that I'm sensing is like cancer with no chemo. The money that I'm making brings a madness in these people. You can do this and get some yourself. We are equal. Yeah. Jealousy and hate prevents us from making change, prevents you from having faith. Believe in yourself, little homie, and watch your world procreate. Be a Malcolm, a Luther, a King, get respect like Jay. Yeah, I'm talking the greatest, the finest. The top tier, the highest. The ones who are not scared to go against the lions. Get so high high up, you defy the laws of science. See that ladder, keep on climbing. Snakes will cross your path, they're undermining. Don't pay them attention, they cannot defeat a titan. Cause every single step to success becomes a triumph. Lord, save our souls. Lord, save our souls. Deliver us from evil. Deliver us from evil. Lord, save our souls. Lord, save our souls. Deliver us from evil. Deliver us from evil.
That's it. That wraps it up for this episode of Styles by Philly. I was really surprised when it came to this collaboration with Zara and Rhuigi. I was very skeptical to purchase items because I was attracted to them, but I did not know what the fitting was going to be like. The sizing, the colorways, because it's a little bit different when you see it online than when you have it in hand. One thing I did like about this is the fact that, they made these pieces really affordable for people who were on a budget. And also, the materials that they used were organic and, recyclable, which I find really cool. And the fact that they use 100% leather when it came to these leather jackets was amazing. They didn't cut corners when it came to that. Now, I can't say they were top tier leather, but at the end of the day, they are leather. And I feel that anything that's leather ages pretty well, especially if you take care of it. Let me know in the comment box below how you guys feel about the collaboration, if this video helped you when it came to sizing, how you guys liked the review. Also, let me know if you guys purchased anything yourself. How comfortable do you feel with the price point of these garments? Check the description box below so you can see the outfits that are put together and what I styled them together with. Also, I want to say thank you to everybody to subscribing to this channel. It has been growing. I want to let y'all know that if and when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I would definitely have a really dope giveaway. So make sure you tune in for that. Also, make sure you continue checking out your boy FILI on the tracks. More music and more music videos are on the way real soon. With that being said, love, peace, and happiness. Peace. I think the leg had me up. Ooh. I was a little bull. What does that even mean? Please, someone get the dictionary for this guy. More affordable design that Rhuigi has in mind for everybody to use. Shit, this fucking shit. Yeah, I'm a fat bitch. I don't know. Maybe I gained weight. Jeez, your boy thick. I can't waste time because the fucking clouds are coming. Clouds are coming. Let's get me to 1,000 subscribers, and I can guarantee you I am gonna pull out a dope. I don't want to say pull out. That doesn't sound right. What you gonna pull out, man? What you gonna pull out? Pull out Game Strong? Okay. And that's it. Brain freeze.